So I'm going to choose between Ishiakebono and Nishino Flower. Sprint is A, and Sprint is A. I need somebody who's good at Sprint. You have a higher speed. Your stamina's lower. Okay, we're going to use... Okay, auto select. Auto select. So good. I'm hiccuping. Okay, whatever. I kind of understand what I've picked here. I'm kind of thinking about it this time. Don't use quick mode. Their legacies live on. Alright, stamina went up by 10. Guts went up by 10. Wit went up by 24. Long aptitude and closer went up. Okay. I still don't know what voice I'm going with. Ishiakebono has pulled to the front in the last 100 meters. She's putting all 180 centimeters of her height to good use in those powerful strides. Rah! The rest of the pack is trying to catch up, but they just can't reach her. And it's Ishiakebono blasting past the finish line at top speed. Woo! Ishiakebono and I have started our sprint toward the Twinkle series. After an exciting scrimmage wraps up, the soup's refreshing taste comes from the seasonings. I went with kombu seaweed and light soy sauce, as well as sake, mirin, and salt. Sake is alcohol. And the meatballs should be infused with those yummy flavors too. I used miso and salt as secret ingredients, so they're on the sweeter side. I also needed the meatballs while adding water to the paste to really bring out the umami flavors. Is this what I'm gonna have to read this whole time? It's all about food, huh? And there, Ishiakebono's special chanko is done. What's a chanko? Eat up, everyone. You have to eat up so you'll all be ready to take on tomorrow. What's a chanko? Chanko nabe, also known as chanko or sumo stew, is a stew commonly eaten in vast quantities by sumo wrestlers while trying to gain weight. And it looks something like this, like that. If you can see that. Yay! Ishiakebono is in the middle of serving chanko to an army of students. Oh, trainer! What a turnout. Right? I made a heap of food so everyone can have their fill after running so hard during the scrimmage. But the food's nearly gone already. I'm glad everyone ate so much though. Oops, I'd better hurry and eat too. Hold on, I'll go grab some for you as well. Ishiakebono's dream is to become like Chanko. I want to be a runner who opponents can race against with all their strength. Someone who can feel proud of her efforts and who always ends up with a smile on her face, whether she wins or loses. Yep, that's why I entered Tracin Academy. She wants both herself and her opponents to be able to run with all they got, without any regrets, and she wants to cook up enough food to fill everybody up. That's the person she wants to be, someone who's vital to ensuring that all sumo wrestlers can be sturdy and powerful together. Essentially, she wants to be their Chanko. Thank you kindly, Akebono. Boy howdy, was it fun to hang out with y'all. I need to move my chair forward, forward, forward. You're quite incredible, but I will be the victor next time we race. After all, I do feel incredibly energized after eating so much. Becky Shuttle, a student with a tall figure and an even bigger heart, and Sakura Bakushin-o, a rather intense class representative, have come to say a happy hello. Sakura Bakushin-o specializes in sprints, while Taiki Shuttle's fortes are sprints and miles. Well, they're spectacular racers in their own right. Hahaha, me too. Here's to a great race next time. Phew, that was fun. Was it fun? Hello? Hey, actually, I was just thinking about how much I love seeing everyone smile, just like they did today. And about how I want to keep doing everything I can in the Twinkle series. It'd be nice to run really good races with everyone and then all smile together. I'll have to work really hard to make that all happen. Yeah, you will. Just then. You're awfully tall, huh? Tap, tap, tap. Bono, 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 Bono! Huh? Biko Pegasus, a hero idolizing student who's good friends with Ishiakebono, Comes running up to us. Oh my, what is it, Biko? Come quick, you have to see what's on TV. How come there's always new ones? How come I never see the same ones? Pushing us from behind, Biko Pegasus hurries us to my office. Yoshiaki Bono is one of the tallest racers to run in the Twinkle series since its founding. She's scheduled to make her debut this year, and her stature has already garnered a lot of attention from fans. Look, Bono, you're on TV. Isn't that amazing? Oh, we recorded this stuff the other day. They made me look really cool. She's so big and cute. I fell for her the moment I saw her in that magazine. I just can't wait until Hishiaki Bono runs her debut race. Hishiaki Bono hasn't even debuted yet, and she's already a hot topic. We have nothing but great expectations for her future. Wow, everyone's already so excited to see me. How are you so calm? You're on everyone's radar and you haven't even debuted yet. Ahaha, yeah, you have a point there. I guess it does feel a little weird. That reminds me, people have been commenting and wishing me good luck with my debut on Umastagram lately. What's Umastagram? Oh, it's a social media platform where you can post pictures or do live streams. I stream while I cook sometimes. Let's see. Here, look at these comments. There are lots of messages expressing excitement for Hishiaki Bono's debut, wishing her luck, but a few messages in particular catch my attention. One says, no way is she gonna be able to run long distances with such a huge body. While another reads, she's so powerful, wouldn't she be better on dirt? I don't know. I noticed another one. She must weigh a lot too, and that's gotta put a ton of strain on her legs. I wonder if she'll be okay. We'll sure have a lot of opinions. They sure do. It's true that I'm not very confident about my stamina since I'm so big, and that my legs have to take more strain than lighter racers. But I still don't think being big is a bad thing. I always have a clear view of what's around me. I can reach whatever I need, and placing first is really fun. It's really fun because you're so tall. It's specifically what makes it fun. Indeed, if you weren't big, you wouldn't be Bono. Ahaha, you're so right. She's really proud of her physique. If that's the case, the best approach would be to utilize her size to the fullest as we train hard and seize those wins in the Twinkle series. Again, does having a high power adversely affect the people around me? It's been a few days since I came up with my plan. Or do any of my stats adversely affect the people around me? Shiaki Bono and I chat about her future over a pot of chanko. Huh? You want me to focus on bulking up for a while? Yeah. Okay. A larger body mass can help with reaching top speed quickly, among lots of other things. Is that true? In other words, Hishiaki Bono could wield her exceptional size as a weapon that's unique to her. Still, in order to make the best use of that weapon, we'll have to make your body more resilient. We will? Yep. I draw a comparison between a motorcycle and a bus. If the two vehicles turn the same corner at the same speed, the bigger, heavier bus would be subjected to a more intense centrifugal force. And a motorcycle is pretty cool. I think having a motorcycle would be kind of cool to have. I think that would be cool. I think it'd be cool to have one. That and a leather jacket. The more mass you have, the more centrifugal force will be exerted on you, and that results in a greater burden being placed on your body as it tries to manage that force. Additionally, it takes a considerable amount of leg strength for a heavy racer to go from standing still to top speed, which creates even more strain. I feel like I go from having serious and informational dialogue to having to train a psychopath each time. That's why we need to bolster your body so it can handle all that stress. I break down my reasoning into smaller, easily understood concepts, and she listens to me with ever-widening eyes. Hey, trainer. So, you really think I should bulk up rather than slim down? Yep. Your size is your weapon. It's what makes you special, so I want to make the most of it. Oh, okay. I'll do my best to bulk up then. Actually, I was thinking that way would be truer to myself, too. I'm glad we're on the same page, trainer. I'd like to focus more on training than having Hishiaki Bono run in races, at least until we finish bulking up her body. If we really want to capitalize on her strengths, then we have to take our time and be thorough with our preparations. Let's take this nice and easy, okay? Okay. Hehe, would you like some seconds? You can have as much as you like. I'm gonna get fat. With a great big smile on her face, Hishiaki Bono scoops more sweet chicken meatballs into my bowl. Chicken meatballs sound kind of nice. And so Hishiaki Bono and I set off together on our journey toward the Twinkle series. Okay. I arrive at the, yeah. I have to be careful about the skipping thing. Gotta give every day my very best, and for me to do that, I need you to give me a good cheer. That's what she said. That's what she's saying. Alright. What skills am I starting off with in my arsenal? So I have yummy speed. Kick forward hard with renewed vigor when starting to get tired while well positioned halfway through the race. What does that exactly mean? Okay, meticulous measures. Moderately prepare to make for the finish line for a medium distance mid-race. Kinda want that. Slightly recover endurance mid-race. I don't think stamina is going to be as big of a deal. Because we're doing sprints. Primarily, correct? Does it tell me? In progress. Okay, wait, let me look at my calendar over here. So my thing is what? Oh, I can't even look at it. I can't even look at it. Okay, never mind. So let's start with power stamina, I suppose. And you're talking to Air Shakur. Wit went up. That's good. Yeah. And we will go with 7. Yeah, let's do this one. We'll get speed. I think speed is going to be pivotal to my success as a trainer. This contributed to Hishiaki Bono's growth. Ugh, my nose. Stamina, guts, goody. I've come to the training track. It's Tokai Teo. Contributed. Energy recovered. Speed went up by 5. Goody. Been waiting for you in a sumo stance this whole time. Now my lower body is nice and stretched. Your lower body is nice and stretched. That's good for you. Do another speed. I shouldn't need to worry about stamina right off the bat. Some time has passed since the announcement. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Give me this one. Can you do, you can do this. You can do this. And succeed. And then 18%. Do it again. Some early wits. One more wit. Because I shouldn't fail this first race no matter what, correct? Wit went up by 6, skill points went up by 5. Do I do a stamina? I probably should, because I will need stamina. Yeah. Just I don't think I'll need it for this first race, but I should do it now while I can. Having to pass by the arcade. The middle one. Because it'll give me recreation with her. Which I don't know how much I actually want to do that, but it's a 20 guts and mood up, so Eureka. Okay, I contributed, and now my mood is great. Let's rest. I guess we'll rest. We can rest. Oh, trainer, thanks so much for giving me time off. You feel recharged now? Yup, I rewatched the whole Sumo Broadcasting Best Matches compilation. It was amazing. I've got an idea. We should go watch some live sumo wrestling together, trainer. Seems like Hishiaki Bono had a nice refreshing break. That's good. Doing a dance lesson with Hishiaki Bono. Whip, swoosh. Ta-da! How was my dance, trainer? Very impactful. I'm gonna burp. I didn't want to come out. I thought so. I worked some sumo type moves into the choreography. Sumo moves? Yeah, sumo wrestlers look so strong when they move. They're really fun to watch. I want to make my fans happy with performances that are just as dynamic and entertaining as sumo matches. That's a great goal. Yeah, but it feels like I'm nowhere near as impressive as a real sumo wrestler yet. I wonder what I can do to make my performances even more dynamic. Power or wit? My wit's the highest stat I have right now. The front of the stage? Oh, I get it. If I'm right at the front, then I'll definitely make a bigger impression. Okay, I'm going to try it out. I'll dash forward really fast, so make sure you're watching my buono dance from your ringside seat. And hiya! Dosukoi, backward pivot throw. What? Hishi Akebono comes so close that I can't make out what she's doing. Still, it feels so immersive that I don't really mind. Power went up by 10. Okay. Let's boost my speed. Speed and power are probably going to be my most important stats here. Yeah, do that. Do another speed. Bravo! Yes. Skill points went up by 2. Marvelous. Training went up. Alright, we're, predictions. Alright, everything's good except stamina's like a little, I mean everything's good. I don't know what I'm saying. Prepare for the finish line for a medium duration. Do that. We're gonna get that. Because you're primarily going to be a sprinter. I think, oh, this is a mile. This isn't even gonna help me. That's not even gonna help me. Okay, but your stats say that you are best at sprint, so I imagine I'm going to have some sprints. Slightly recover endurance mid-race. I guess I'll have you as pace. I guess I'll have you as a pace chaser. A pace chaser. The day of Hishi Akebono's debut race is finally here. That's Hishi Akebono. She's towering over the others. Is there any other benefits to having a high number of fans? It upgrades their special skill. Okay. Hishi Akebono. She's towering over the others. Incredible, right? I can't wait for the race to start. She'll be a sight to see. The fans gathered around the paddock can't help but be amazed by Hishi Akebono's impressive height and size. Wow, everybody's so excited. Are you nervous? Nope, just ready to run. I'm gonna do my best. This is the first step toward my dream of becoming like Chanko after all. It doesn't make sense. Then Hishi Akebono takes in a deep breath. Hello everyone, I'm Hishi Akebono. As you can see, I'm a pretty big racer at 180 centimeters tall. Murmur, murmur. I'm going to take everyone on and go all out in today's race. I hope you'll stay hungry and wait for me. Hishi Akebono gives a hearty wave toward the audience as the curtain rises on our debut race. Okay. Good. So we're going to see what this is like. It's only this isn't even a sprint. I wish this was a sprint. I want to see you do sprints. I want to see a sprint. I want to see a sprint. I don't see many sprints. Yeah, she's tall. Yeah, she's tall. Alright, she's tall. Traffic lights. Traffic lights. Traffic lights, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Okay. So is this going to be like a blowout victory for me? There's no way I can lose, right? Ba-ba-bum-bum. I'm in first. I am only a pace chaser after all. I won't stay in first. I didn't pick front. I could have picked front. Why didn't I pick... no. You were not... You were a B on front. Not an A, I think. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just playing the game. So if she's better at the shorter races, the races will be shorter. I was gonna like phrase that in a much longer and more complicated way, and then I realized how easy it would be to say these are short races. Because she's a sprinter. And she has high power. I don't think she'll have much issue passing people. I mean, I have to keep up the high power, but I have to make sure I keep up on that training. Who are you dueling? Body slam them, I don't know. You should be fine. Pulled completely ahead. Yes. Dang, she was catching up. So why was somebody catching up to me? Why did I almost come in second? I mean, I didn't almost come in second, but how come that was happening? What stat am I lacking in? Which stat is too low? Yeah, you're tall, I get it. I understand. Congratulations. And coming through with flying colors in her debut race is... Huff, Huff. Wow, Bono was so cool out there. Seriously, I couldn't take my eyes off her. I've never seen someone so big run so fast. No kidding, she has presence and power in spades. I can't wait to see what's next in store for her. Wow, there are so many smiling faces everywhere. I'm back, trainer. Welcome back. Good work out there. Hee, thanks. Everyone from the stands was smiling at me after the race. It felt so nice. I want to make even more people smile. I want to make it so the audience feels as warm as if they just finished playing tag. What? And for that, there's only one thing I have to do. Like she's speaking in riddles. What is she trying to tell me? I need to get so buono at racing that everyone smiles when they watch me. And make it so the stands fill up with more and more people. Yeah. Now that that's settled, I'm gonna whip up lots of food. Food? Her exclamation comes off as a non sequitur to me, but I'm sure she Akebono has a reason for making such a declaration. Everything she's saying is a non sequitur to me. Whatever the case, if she wants to electrify the stadium, then we're going to need to draw on more fans first. Now it's just a matter of keeping up with training and figuring out how to get her name out at the same time. Stamina went up by 3, everything went up by 3. Skill points went up by 37. Good. Earn 3,000, okay. So now my goals are just to reach fans, okay. And it's Air Shakur. Goody. Stamina went up by 10, went up by 10. Intense Gaze. Isn't Intense Gaze for like long and closers? Yeah, it is.